the ball.
As Dooney came in, he bounced that ball.
He tried to bounce it.
Trying to fool the goalie instead of going straight at him. The goalies now have a bigger stick than the rest of the players.
Yep, just like in hockey. There's a lot of similarities to basketball with lacrosse as well. As far as setting screens, you'll see them hold their stick in the middle of their body. Looks like Bobby Burgess has got the ball, got a little knocked out. White had a timeout.
All right, the Rams take a timeout. And I did notice what you were saying, Scott, about setting picks in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of picks, so it's very similar to basketball in that nature. They set picks, they run motion, they run things like dribble drive, set the screen, drive hard, they'll make the assist or the pass off. The phone is off. Sorry about that.
How long are these timeouts?
The timeouts are usually about 60 seconds, I believe. Score is still 0-0. No score. We've had lots of shots on goal. We did have senior night tonight. It was one of the things. Central Catholic, this is a home game for Central Catholic. We had 6 seniors out there tonight. Our 6 seniors are Sam Kosis, Finn O'Rourke, Jacob McFarland, Jordan Acree, and Christian Stein, and Zachary Pine.
Now, the kids who play lacrosse, is this a sole sport for them, or do you recruit kids from basketball and football and other sports?
You know, when I was talking to Coach Sully as well on his team and how many sports they play, a lot of people don't just play lacrosse. They'll play football, basketball, and lacrosse. They'll play lacrosse and just basketball, or they'll do some mixture of sports. They usually don't just play one. This is technically a club sport in the state of Oregon, and it isn't sponsored by the OSAA in Oregon yet.
When I was in high school, I played football, basketball, and baseball. Nowadays, you don't find kids doing that anymore.
You don't find them.
They play baseball all year, or football all year, or particularly basketball all year.
Yep. I did cross country and golf and basketball were my 3 sports. I did a little bit of track and field. My parents probably wonder what the heck's going on with that, because I didn't really play very good at track, but I tried.
Last Monday, I broadcast the Mount Hood Golf Tournament out at Glendevere. It was really exciting.
I love golf. It's a hobby that I wish I could afford. Looks like we're back in play, though. Bobby Burgess has got it. He's been awesome with that passing and shots, and that was Eric Pence shooting that one.
I noticed he used another player to screen on the shot, much like people do in hockey. They try to screen the goalie.
Yep. Eric Pence scoops it up, gets a nice ground ball.
Now those blue lines you see in the field, those are the boundaries.
Yep, the blue lines out on the field are the lacrosse boundary lines. You'll see the one that's kind of in the middle. Hey, we shot and scored, number 6. That was Sam Kosis. Like I said, he's been awesome with his return. He's mighty with that stick.
Boy, he just ripped that shot by the goalie, and that's 1-0. Our lead. First score of the game goes to the Central Catholic Rams. 1-0. They lead here at Delta Park.
Yep, 1-0, and that was Sam Kosis. Like I said, he's been awesome. He fires that thing in hard. And it looks like we've got Ryan Oriucci is facing off again. He did the first face-off of the night. Very strong for us. Been a really good face-off person for us. Gets about 50-50 on the face-offs. But against Hood River, really stepped up and won a lot of them against Hood River.
The object here is to get the ball back to teammates if you can.
Yep, and they've got to get possession of it, and there's a lot of battling with it. But the rest of the field has got to stay back until there's actually possession. So just the 6 midfielders are the ones able to go after it until there's possession. And then the other people can clear and come up and try to get it. Looks like Marcus Mildenberger's got the rock right now. Got a little poke out, but I think he's going to stay with it. And he touched the box there. Gave it off to Sam. And Marcus is coming off the field. Looks like Eric Pence is going to come back on the field.
Rams back behind the net.
Yeah, Bobby really, I think Bobby Burgess had like 7 or 8 goals in our last game against Hood River last Thursday when we played out at Hood River. It was just, it was amazing. Everything he shot went in.
One to nothing Rams.
And that was an errant pass. So when it was tipped. It was tipped, so it's going to stay white. On a pass, if it goes out of bounds on the back, it should go to the other team, but I guess somebody touched that.
Rams start around the outside, and they set it up back behind the net again.
You know, when I talk about Bobby the last time, you know, there's a saying out there, he was just a magician with that stick. I mean, everything he did, he'd move it. He had people, he'd go one way, the defense is going the other. He was just awesome.
Now, I've watched some college lacrosse on TV. Is it possible to get a scholarship to go to college for lacrosse?
You can, Division I. Not a lot of opportunities on the West Coast for lacrosse right now.
Yeah, I was watching East Coast teams.
Yeah, Denver is about as far west as you go to get lacrosse on the D1 level. You can play club on the West Coast, like University of Washington. Mm-hmm. Sean Dack ended up going up to the University of Washington and playing up there. He was a very dominant senior for us last year, also our starting quarterback of our football team last year as well.
We're here at Delta Park. Our score, Central Catholic 1, Oregon Episcopal 0.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful night. I mean, there's not even a cloud here. The lights are on. Get to play out here. A little bit of wind, but not much. Great view. I'm not sure what's going on with the refs right now as far as clarifying some rules or clarifying something with everybody. Hopefully we'll get a description of what's going on here soon. So over at the table you've got one guy that does the book for the home team, one guy does the book for the visiting team, and then you've got 2 people standing up. Usually those are the spotters, and they'll call out ground balls. They'll call out who shot the ball, who's assisted the ball, did the goalie get a save, and they'll help out the book that way. So they track ground balls, shots on goal, and do a lot of tracking that way.
Oh, this is a sabermetrics game.
So it is. It looked like there was a penalty on Eric Pence, so now they're going to be man down. Means they only have 5 players, and OES has 6 players, so they get to play 6 on 5.
Now, how long's the penalty for?
You know, usually they're 30 seconds or a minute. I didn't see what he did there, but if they end up scoring, they get to release the player out of there. So it's a 30-second penalty usually, and the table over there will start counting it down at about 10 seconds so the player knows when to come in.
Oregon Episcopal
shot on goal. Mark Miranda actually saved that one. That was a great save by Mark Miranda.
He touched sticks with one of the defenders we got some help from.
Ryan's definitely got some speed. And he looks backward to Caesar. Over to Joe with the bounce pass. Joseph Henderson back to the goalie. And remember, they only have 20 seconds to get it across midfield and then another 10 seconds to get it up. And it looks like they didn't advance it fast enough, so they gave it back. The OES gets the ball back. And that was because they didn't advance it past half field. So they get the ball with a free clear. Number 9's got the ball there at midfield.
Rams back at full strength?
Not yet, almost. The number 5 is still sitting down on it. So we get 5 and the goalie. So that the goalie is that 6th person right now. Now we're back to full strength.
Well, it looks like Mark Miranda's doing a great job in goal. He stopped a couple of just straight-on hard shots.
Yes, he's been excellent goalie for us. He played very good against Mount Hood for us. You know, we're 6-7, but some of the teams that we've played have been absolutely phenomenal. We played Summit earlier in the year. We ended up losing to Summit. They're ranked number 1 right now in the poll. And there was an errant pass by OES, so Central Catholic Rams are going to get that rock back.
Coach Sullivan told me that Summit was a very big team. They were very strong.
You know, they've got as you know, I'm a Washington State Cougar, so Drew Bledsoe has his son, used to be a quarterback for us
right
at Washington State. His son actually plays for Summit. And they play on a beautiful field over there in Bend.
I believe his son's a quarterback on the football team, isn't he?
I am not sure of that. I know that he plays really well at Lacrosse.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So it looks like they've got the rock behind the net. It looks like Zach Pine was D'ing up number 3. And we're in man, so that means each one of our guys are matched up with one of their guys. And Caesar looks like he's got the role of making sure number 5 doesn't get the rock at all. He's not helping, he's not doing anything but staying on his man and making some other people shoot, which is a different technique. I haven't seen this out of Coach Josh in the past. But Caesar's usually a very good support person as well, but he's staying on, looks like on number 5. Number 9 shoots.
And the Rams doing a good job both in goaltending and defense. Our score 1-0, Rams lead.
And that's Tony Moran that got the loose ball there. And he's been an awesome inspiration for us. A shot to an open net by Bobby Burgess. Nice. Nice steal and nice shot.
That was a quick change of events. Great steal and a shot right on the goal. And the Rams now go up 2-0.
You know, this is surprising to me. This is the number 1 team in the conference right now as well. They've only lost to that one team, Summit. So I'm happy, but at the same time, you know, you can't close your eyes or anything. This thing can, or blink. This thing can turn around real quick. Like I said, we scored a goal in 7.4 seconds against Hood River and put that game into overtime. So goals can happen very, very fast. And I think this is Gritzmacher doing the face-off. Yeah, number 2.
And that goes to OES as they move forward.
Yep, and he touches the box, and then he gets back out. So they touch the box, they're good to go, and they get to play on that side of the field.
So just moving forward and touching the boxes satisfies the time requirement.
Satisfies the time. They do eventually, they could get called for stalling at some point, but usually that doesn't get done as long as the game's close. And since they're behind, they're probably not going to be calling stalling or anything like that. They need to make some attempts at the goal every once in a while and make some shots. So Caesar's guarding their big guy right now, one of their leading scorers, and from what I've been told, and doing a fantastic job on him. It looks like Joseph Henderson's got number 6, and he's staying on him pretty close. I haven't seen him come out that far very often. Little ground ball back out to the number 6 there. Joe is, long shot. Short time, that's why the shot. So now we go into the second quarter with the score 2-0.
Rams lead 2-0 over Oregon Episcopal. We want to say thanks to our sponsor, Gilda's Italian Restaurant, located at 1601 Southwest Morrison near the Timber Stadium. Gilda's serving the finest Italian food around, always treating you like Central Catholic family.
You know, this has been a little bit of a surprise that we haven't been able to see them score. Mark is doing an awesome job as the keeper tonight, not letting them get loose at all. This is a little unusual. They usually score 10 to 15 goals a game, is my understanding from OES. To still have the 0 after first quarter is definitely a testament to Central Catholic right now.
So a hot goaltender can affect the outcome of the game.
I think a hot team can affect them right now. And they've, you know, as somebody told me just recently when I was talking to them, is they've had that lunch pal mentality. They just go to work, they work as a team, and they really focus on those little things out there and make sure they're not focused on one person or this person. They're really on, hey, it's a team effort, and really making sure that everybody works together to get open, to score, to have some fun out there. And that's what they're having. They're having fun playing the game.
Most of the action has taken place in front of the Central Catholic goal, and the goaltender has been outstanding. Mark Miranda So Central Catholic, of its possessions down at the OES goal, have made the most of them, including the steal by Burgess in the goal.
Yep, that steal and that shot at that open net that's awesome. You don't get very many opportunities like that, and for him to take advantage of it and just let it go. And he's definitely been a leader for us. So at the end of the second quarter, the start of the second quarter, they do switch ends. So now they'll probably, hopefully, we'll get to spend a little bit more time on that same end here. And Tony, like I said, Tony Moran, number 8, has been inspirational to us. He gets a lot of the loose balls off the face-off, and he'll end up getting a lot of those balls. And when he gets it off to his attackman, he clears the field and lets one of the other guys. He subs out, lets one of the other guys in, but he's coming off with such energy and enthusiasm out there. Looks like Gritzamacher didn't get the face-off on that one. We got a knockdown. Caesar's on it.
And here come the Rams.
Oh, right off his foot. Nice shot.
Nice.
No, right off his foot. Almost went in. It went right off his foot.
Nice rush down the field on that possession. OES comes back.
And Joseph Henderson for the Rams is what we call a D-pole, defenseman down there. He's got the big pole, 6 foot, 180 pounds, ready to rumble down there. Matched up on number 6. Oh, and Caesar needed to be on number 5, so Gritzmacher moves off of him to make sure that he gets matched up. Oh, and they take a nice shot from outside. Number 6 and number 17 there go running for it. Looks like OES gets to keep the rock.
We're just underway in second quarter action. Rams lead 2-0.
Oh, did that?
All right, that went in.
Yep, he put his hands in the air, so now it's 2-1. I didn't see who shot that.
I didn't see who shot it either. The ball came loose on the right side of the net, and there was a quick shot. So our score now, Central Catholic 2, Oregon Episcopal 1. We'll go back and have the face-off.
Looks like we got Ryan Oriucci who's doing the face-off. Tony Moran's out on the outside here ready to scoop up that ground ball. Look at that. What a call. He's going to let that thing go. Oh, gets knocked from behind. Looks like Central Catholic just called a timeout.
All right, Rams with the timeout. Our score here underway in the second quarter. Central Catholic Rams 2, Oregon Episcopal Aardvarks 1. I'm Dave Hall along with Scott Henderson here for OregonSportsBeat.com. Thanks for joining us. We have a baseball game coming up Friday night. We'll be at the University of Portland where the Central Catholic Rams will be playing the Barlow Bruins in baseball. I'll do that game with Willie Stoudemire. Willie's one of the assistant coaches on the baseball team.
Okay, nice. We had one of our defensemen, Kai Henderson, actually has been starting for us all year, and against the Grant, went up for a check and actually hurt his wrist a bit, and I think he's going to be out for a little bit, but we are desperate to get him back, definitely to be able to give our defense a nice rotation through.
How many more games are left in the season, do you know?
We just have 2 games left after OES. We get Cleveland High School at Cleveland, and then we've got Wilson High School at Wilson. So no more home games. Like I said, this was our senior night. We had 6 seniors that were recognized tonight, and most of them are going to University of Oregon. We got one going to Western Washington, Notre Dame de Namur, and Oregon State. So a lot of them staying local.
Grant and Wilson were playing on the field behind us earlier. I watched both of them. They looked pretty good.
That was nice. Grant's game was a really good game. We've had a good game plan. Coach Josh has had very good game plans for us. Be able to keep us rocking and rolling and moving forward and moving up in the rankings.
Rams with the ball. That's Burgess with the ball. He has one of the goals.
There's Pence with a shot. Oh, goalie save. Oh, the goalie's out of the box again. Flicks it off.
Where is the
Oh,
goalie?
it gets almost.
Oh, there he is.
Ooh. So we. Not sure who they're giving the ball to. Usually if Blue had the ball and gets knocked out of bounds.
The goalies customarily come that far out of the net.
Oh. White gets the ball.
Schlendorf, the goalie for Oregon Episcopal, was well out of the box that time.
Yep, but he did save it and got it flicked it off to one of his teammates. You know what's fun is we're moving that ball around really well right now. And as a wise man once told me, the ball moves faster than a man, even a fast man.
And it does.
So you keep moving it, and they've got to keep adjusting and moving if they're in a zone. It looks like they're in a man, though. They're manned up as well, just like we play. We played LaSalle earlier this year, and they played a zone. And it's just deadly on some of their defensemen and people, because you're just taking shots all day long. So it looks like OES is going to go a man down, number 2, for 1 minute.
This does have a lot of the concepts of basketball because, like you said, you can see a man-to-man defense or a zone defense.
Yep, you can do a lot of different things with it.
So the Rams will have a man advantage now with the ball.
Yes, and this is a stat they actually track in the book as well. Whether you are able to successfully complete a man down or not. Well, that's Ronan Dooney out there, number 3. He was he played a lot off X last year for us and scored a lot of goals for us. This year has been a very good attackman for us, but hasn't had that standoff year like he did last year. So we're waiting for that to come this year for him.
Rams swing the ball around the outside.
Like I said, the ball moves a lot faster passing it than even a fast man, right?
Exactly.
So Bobby's got number 7 there, and they've got 20 seconds to get that across, and it looks like they threw it out of bounds. It'll be white ball going back.
It was 2-0 Rams at the end of 1. It's now 2-1.
We got to be about halfway through the second quarter, getting ready for halftime here. And I like the fact we've been spending a lot of time on the offensive side this quarter. We haven't spent a lot of time with defense.
Exactly.
That's been good.
Yes, exactly. Now halftime is how long?
Halftime is 10 minutes, and then there'll be a horn at about 4 minutes into the half. And what'll happen is that's kind of their break notice to kind of go out and start getting warmed up again.
When we finish at halftime, we'll take we'll talk for just a second about the first half, and we'll take a little break before we come back with the second half.
Oh, perfect. I like breaks.
Yes, the game is not like the first quarter where it was played primarily in front of the Rams net. This has been played almost exclusively in front of the Oregon Episcopal net.
Yeah, I think they like that side of the field the best, the offensive teams. And so the record for Central Catholic Rams, the Clackamas High School, they lost 9-15. Against Lake Ridge High School, they lost 5-12. And then they did have a win against West Salem High School, 13-7. And then there was we traveled over to Bend, and we played a couple games against Bend High School and Summit High School, and they did dominate us. Summit, again, very big, had a very good job of taking care of us. So I'll get back to that later. They're making very good passes, get that ball across the field. Caesar and Joe making some good passes to each other. And I haven't seen number 5's name for them, Alex Slusher. He's an attackman that's done very well for OES in the past. I'm sure we'll see some scores out of him tonight as well. Hopefully not too many. And then Trevor Johnson for attack as well, I believe, has been a very good scorer for OES. So number 20's got the ball up top. He's the Dodger. There was a screen, a pick. That was almost a moving one. You got to make sure you get your feet set.
No moving screens in lacrosse?
No moving screens in lacrosse. And you can't ward, so you can't move your elbows up. If you've got the ball, you can't put your arms up and ward and hold somebody off. Otherwise you lose, it's a turnover. So
All right.
OES gets to bring in the ball down to this side of the field. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit now. Looks like he was holding on to Zach Pine's stick there.
He was. Is that a penalty?
Sometimes it can get called. I guess they didn't think he was holding it.
Well, I think Pine wanted a penalty because he stopped and put his hands up. Okay, OES throws the ball around the outside.
Yeah, it looks like Joe's still on number 6 and Caesar's still on number 5. Matched up. Yep, there goes Caesar. He's up on number 5, and they're saying, hey, the rest of your team beat me. We're not going to let those two go off and beat us.
Seems to be working so far.
Yeah, 1 goal when they normally get 10 or, oh, nice poke out. Who was that? Number 20 for the Central Catholic Rams. Got to poke that one out, Jacob McFarland. But it looks like they got it back. Gritzmacher's on there. Joseph Henderson's on number 6. So you see how he's got to keep that right arm tucked. He can't extend it out. Oh, good block. Oh, another good block. 2 good blocks.
Right in front of the net.
Gritzmacher gets it. Gave it back to the goalie. Oh, there's one right up the... Oh, Caesar didn't get that one. But almost. That was a great look. We got to get back on defense because they've got a fast break right now.
OES with the ball on top. Out on top. Rams lead this game 2-1.
Yeah, so Coach Dennis Sullivan of OES, he played football, basketball, and lacrosse. I remember we were talking about playing 3 sports when we were younger. He was the captain of his senior year at all 3 sports as well. He ended up going on to Brown University.
Wow. Ivy League.
He played lacrosse for 4 years, earning first team All-Ivy and honorable mention and All-American honors, and served as captain his senior year.
Impressive lacrosse credentials.
It is. He's actually the athletic director at OES as well. Oh, and just missed wide.
Goalie was down on his knees and looked like a good chance for a goal there, and just wide of the goal. Here come the Rams.
Dooney. Oh, down. Oh, I'm kind of got checked on that one. Not sure that was a pass. I thought that looked like a shot on goal. So Dennis has been at OES since 2003.
Oh, 13 years already.
13 years. Very good guy. Very good guy.
I was talking
Very
to
respectable.
him. I was talking to him before the game.
Tony Moran gets the ground ball, passes it up to Ronan Dooney. Nice. We got a little fast break.
There's a shot. Nice pass coming down.
And Bobby Burgess was back at X to make sure that we got the ball back after that shot.
We're well into the second quarter here. Our score is Central Catholic 2, Oregon Episcopal 1.
You know, and the one school I forgot to mention earlier was Jordan Acree is going to be going to Benedictine University outside of Chicago. He's going to be playing on the lacrosse team there and studying international business and economics. So he gets to go a little ways away from home. One of the farthest traveling seniors from Central Catholic. Bobby Burgess with the long shot, hits the pipe. Oh, we get it back though. Jacob gets the ball back. And notice they just keep hitting them and hitting them. They usually pad it up pretty good so they don't hurt as much. But those sticks do hurt.
Oregon Episcopal with the ball.
And like I said, they've got 20 seconds to get it across there. And now they've got 10 seconds to get it in. Looks like he might go all the way. Oh,
White ball.
White ball.
2 referees in this game. Generally, they stay down each sideline.
Actually, we've got 3 referees in this game, 2 on the far side, and we've got 1 on our side.
Ah.
So that way they can keep track of everything.
Oh, I do see. Okay.
Oh, Bobby Burgess is going to rip it. Oh, nice save. Christian Stein gets over there quick to save it in, and we get the pass off to Bobby. Goalie's got the ball now, though. And I'm not as familiar with OES's team, but Jack Schlendorf has been an awesome goalie for them as well this season, from what I've heard.
Well, at 13-1, you'd think he'd have to be.
Definitely. Now, there's still a lot of game to go. It's actually a very low-scoring game, and from what I'm usually we get up to 6-7 goals in a half. You know, and usually over 10 to 15 goals. Joseph Henderson's going to be, good help from Tony Moran on that as well. And Joe's bodying him up. They call it bodying him up when they try to ride him through. Just have him body up, make sure that they can't see the goal as well. And then you can push on him, just can't extend the arms or knock him down. He's not really a linebacker type hit, but you just body him up, kind of like what Christian was doing there as well. You know, you just kind of hitting them, kind of saying, hey, you're not coming into my area.
And he never let him turn and look at the goal.
Correct. And the defense get the extra long poles as well, so those things can hurt. Get hit with them too hard. Joe's doing a great job on number 6 on Trevor Johnson there. Zach Pine.
There's a shot.
There's a shot by number 9, Henry Morissette.
Oh,
Number
yes.
5, Slusher's got the ball. I know he's hungry to want to shoot that thing. He wants to get that thing in the back of the net. Oh, good body. He turns and there's help. Trying that low one, but Mark is really doing an awesome job of protecting the goal tonight.
That was a great job by the goalie as he tried to slide that underneath him. Not slide it, he shot it pretty hard underneath him, and the goalie comes up with a big save.
Yeah, that's such a hard one for the goalie to see too, because you got a big guy and Joe there, 6 foot. The other guy's probably about 5'10", 5'11" as well, trying to shoot it underhand, and you don't see that thing coming.
You mentioned Slusher, number 5, wanted to shoot the ball, and he did that time. He took the ball, moved inside, and tried to bounce it past the goalie.
Oh, flag down. So they're going to be a man down, and they are a man down. They just scored. Number 6. That was the one. Trevor Johnson scored that one.
All right, that's a goal. That'll even the score up at 2-2. And there's a flag on the play also.
Now, flag is down. It looks like number 24 for us, Christian Stein. So he'll be, or maybe it wasn't him. Since they scored the goal, was that on? It was on Joseph Henderson. The flag was on Joseph Henderson. Not sure what they did, but he's out. So now they are going to be man down. So you get a free shot on goal. If that ball had hit the ground at any time, they would have blown the play dead. But since they had a free play and got a chance at shooting it, Joseph Henderson goes out. I'm imagining he's out for a 30-second technical. I didn't see anything too gross.
Our face-off. We're tied at 2 now.
And that's Ryan Oriucci and number 7 for them, Rob Hunt. Looks like they called a timeout. They get 2 timeouts per half.
I believe the Rams have used both of theirs.
I think they've all been called. It must be short time as well. Well, to all our listeners out there, thanks for tuning in. I know there's a couple family members of mine probably listening as well. So a shout out to my mom and dad. I know they're listening, watching their grandson play some lacrosse tonight as well.
OregonSportsBeat.com. We're on the internet. My mother has occasionally listened to my broadcast, and she lives in Ohio. My cousin in Florida listens every once in a while.
I would say the last one we did this, I was actually in Minnesota with my company and was watching it on my cell phone. We're 2 hours ahead out there, so it was 10 o'clock in Minnesota when I was watching it. And everybody's giving me a bad time about, what are you doing watching? I said, I'm watching my son play lacrosse on my phone, so it was awesome. And the things and technology that's out there nowadays, it's crazy.
Now, you told me you've done announcing before, PA announcing.
I've done PA announcing for basketball and lacrosse the last couple of years.
Well, you ought to keep doing this. You seem to be a natural.
I'm sure I'm making a lot of people laugh and have some fun. That's all that matters,
well,
right?
That's what's important, too, you know. While you're doing the game, have fun. That's what they try to tell the players, the kids. Have fun while you're doing this.
Yep. Yeah, if you're not having fun, you might as well move on and try something else.
Exactly.
So I've had some expert analysis given to me as well, and some text messages coming to me from RJ, who we used to play at St. Joseph's in New Jersey. So it was a Division I school. He played there, and he's watching tonight as well. So shout out to you as well, RJ.
Big basketball power, too, St. Joseph.
Possibly. I'm not sure about that. I don't know much about the East Coast as far as basketball for St. Joseph's.
They're in the A10, and I think they went to the playoffs last year. That's sure Burgess with the ball. Burgess passes in the middle. There's a shot.
Oh, Sam Coase is just a little bit wide.
Fell down.
And Ronan fell. Almost got that one in there. Hit the pipe on that as well.
OES moves forward.
Oh, number 6 has got it. Trevor Johnson. That's Caesar's man. He's matched up with that. Marcus Milden. No, Caesar's got number 9 right now. Looks like Marcus Mildenberger's matched up with number 6 with Trevor Johnson right now. It looks like that's halftime.
There was the horn. That is halftime. Our score here at halftime, Central Catholic 2, Oregon Episcopal 2. It was 2-0 Rams at the end of one. The Aardvarks with 2 goals in the second quarter, and that evens our score up at 2-2. Scott, your comments about the first half?
You know, very low scoring game. You know, considering it's been a very defensive game tonight, you know, and knowing that we really only have 3 defensemen out there right now. We are missing one of our starters in Kai Henderson for the Rams. Definitely miss him tonight. But Joseph, Caesar, and Zachary are doing a great job there. And the offense is actually controlling the ball, and they're not giving up turnovers.
I'm surprised both teams are playing very well defensively, and the goalies have made some great saves.
Goalies are doing a fantastic job tonight.
And it is it's unusual to see a game this low scoring, but the defenses stood out on both sides. So we're going to take a little break here. We'll come back. Let's see, Scott, you told me that the horn sounds with 4 minutes to go?
Yep, we'll hear a horn at about 4 minutes to go.
Okay.
That way the teams know that they got to kind of come out of their huddle and get warmed up. So this is the time to go to the fridge and get a cold beverage if you're listening on the phone.
All right, we want to thank our sponsors, Gilda's Italian Restaurant, located at 1601 Southwest Morrison. That's near the Timber Stadium. Gilda's serving the finest Italian food around, and they always treat you like Central Catholic family. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back. Our score here at halftime, Central Catholic 2, Oregon Episcopal 2.
My brother said I need to run out of the field. Oh, there I am. There's a delay. There's your head.
All right, I'm, totally out of it. Okay.
They're doing live. They're streaming it live. My brother was watching it, and he's up to So I'm seeing if I can do just speed up to get in the way.
Yeah, I think that defense is pretty good. Yeah, that's it.
Whenever you're ready to go, we're ready to go.
Test, test.
Welcome back. We're ready for the start of the second half here at Delta Park. Oregon Episcopal and Central Catholic Lacrosse. We are tied at halftime 2-2. Thanks for joining us here on Oregon Sports Beat. I'm Dave Hall along with Scott Henderson.
It looks like Tony Orucci and number 7 for them, Rob Hunt, were doing the face-off there. Ooh, big collision. And a flag down.
You can hear that
He still
collision.
has it. As soon as he gets into the box now, he has to stay in the box until, and if they step out of the box, they'll blow the whistle like they just did. But they will be a man down now. Jordan Acree running off the field hard. Looks like Gritzmacher is coming on and Jacob McFarland's coming on. And we've got Ronan Dooney out there and Bobby Burgess. Who else am I missing? Number 6, Sam Kosis, of course, as well. Hopefully we can put this in the back of the net.
Big collision on that play. Here's the ball in. Rams with the ball. Behind the net.
When they get better and faster at this, when they move that ball, they can move that ball around really, really, really fast. And sometimes they'll catch a defender off guard like that. Sam Kosis with the score. Looked like that came from Jacob McFarland as well, the assist. And it's 3-2 now.
Rams just opened up the second half here and score to take the lead, 3-2.
And they moved that ball around so fast, the defensemen, they got their helmets on, right? So they can only see a little bit in front of them. And if they lose their man or they lose something, you catch it on a quick hit, and it's good to go. Looks like we've got Ryan Oriucci is facing off again. Got Eric Pence out here as well.
What's the key to getting the ball on a face-off?
Fast hands and strong hands. You've got to have really strong hands. You've got to beat that other stick down. And then scoop it up.
And the Rams have it.
Ryan wins that faceoff. Like I said, he's been getting stronger and stronger. He was probably a little below 50% in faceoffs, but I think he's improved a lot. Gotten a lot stronger. He's got good base to him as well when he's there.
And he comes off the field.
He comes off the field to give him a break and let the other people. It takes a lot of energy to do that faceoff. You're kind of like arm wrestling with the other guy with your hands on there. It takes a lot of energy and a lot of energy. So Jacob McFarland, Eric Pence are out top there, and we've got two in the middle. Yep, Bobby Burgess and probably Sam Kosis. Jordan Acree gets it in X position there. You see they keep poking them with the stick. As long as they hit the stick with their defenseman stick, it's all right. Once they start hitting something other than the stick is when you're going to get a flag. The Dodger, Bobby drops it down. They're not chasing him down. He gets to scoop it up. Bobby Burgess has been awesome. Extremely awesome for us. Like I said before, he's just a magician with that twig. He's a wizard with the wand.
And there's a shot, and it goes past the goal and out of bounds.
And Ronan picks it up there. Yeah, what's fun is Sam Kosis is going to be playing lacrosse for Western Washington University, based out of Bellingham.
Rams behind the net. Work towards the front.
It looks like number 7's playing a little bit higher out there on Bobby Burgess. They don't really want him to get the rock there. He's fast and he's strong. Shot on goal a little low, goes out of bounds, but Ronan's there to hit the X position to make sure he secures the ball. And the clock does stop at every whistle or every out of bounds. Then you'll see the official blow his whistle and start the clock again. That's when they can start moving again. Oh, looks like we lost it out of bounds on that pass. That was a Ram turnover.
So the official time is with the timekeeper across the field.
Yep, the official timepiece is across the field. Each quarter is 12 minutes long, with a couple minutes in between.
3-2 Rams lead as they got a goal here to start the third
Push him out
quarter.
of bounds. Oh, that's not good. Oh, overshot him. Thank you for a bad pass if you're a Ram fan.
Like two wingers coming down, and the shot, an errant pass. Rams get the ball.
Looks like Caesar's got the rock. He passes off to his goalie, and they'll walk it up the field. They do have 20 seconds to get it across half. And Pence is open. See if you got him. Nope. Looks like we might. He goes out of bounds.
The goalie can come all the way up to midfield and make
The
that
goalie
pass.
can go shoot a goal if he wants to.
Have you ever seen that happen?
It has happened more in summer ball and AAU type ball than high school ball. But you'll see it every once in a while. If the score gets out of hand, the goalie just wants to try to get a shot at some point. Go goalie on goalie. But it looks like Joe and Caesar look like they've got assignments tonight. Number 6 there is Joe's stayed on him. He hasn't been sliding to help or sliding to do anything. Caesar's been stuck on number 5, which I think are their 2 leading scorers. So number 5 for them, Alex Slusher. And he scores.
No sooner did you say that than he worked his way just a little behind the net and then backed out in front of it and put it in.
Just didn't get enough body onto him. Kind of we were talking earlier about getting body onto him and pushing him and keeping your body in front of the goal and the defender, so they can't see it, so they can score.
Well, this has been a back and forth game. Rams broke out on top 2-0. Aardvarks scored 2 in the second to get it even. Rams opened up this quarter with a goal, and now the Aardvarks have evened it up again at 3-3.
We should be about halfway through. It looks like we're going to have the same face-off people at the middle. Ryan Oriucci and Rob Hunt been going at it almost all night. Oh, Ryan went a little early on that, but still, kicks it. You can kick that ball as well. And usually they're able to pick it up. Once it crosses the line there, they're able to pick it up. And it's a fight for the ball there.
So it's okay to kick the ball then.
You can kick the ball. Oh, that's a high hit, and there's the flag.
If you're using hockey terms, that would be high sticking.
That would be high sticking. You can't go above the shoulders into the neck and head area. Otherwise, that's a 1 minute technical.
And he was hit in the head with the stick.
He was hit in the head with the stick, so he'll be out for 1 minute. That means the OES gets to play a man down, which they have 5 defenders in their goalie. And Central Catholic Rams will have 6. Looks like we've got Eric Pence, Ronan Dooney, Jacob McFarland is out there. I would imagine Sam and Bobby are out there as well. Yep, I see Sam there in the middle, and Bobby's out to the right side. And John Gritzmacher there on the left side behind the net.
All right, Rams start forward, behind the net, back out in front.
So there's no hurry here. There's no hurry to shoot or anything. Oh, shot it behind his back. Almost. Sometimes you can catch the goalie off guard by shooting it behind your back if you practice that enough. There's a skill with that. And there's a shot by Sam. Assist from Ronan Dooney.
And a high shot.
It was a high shot.
Didn't try to skip that one in. He shot it high.
Now the score is 4-3 Central Catholic Rams. Yeah, if you shoot high a lot of the times and it goes out, your guy in X is usually the one that can save it, and you can keep it. If you go low and the goalie stops it, the other team might be able to take the ball, and then they're going the other way. So if you shoot high, and as long as you get somebody in X, you can constantly get it back.
So you're referring to the guy behind the net as X?
Yep, the guy behind the net is what we call X. At least that's what my son tells me.
All right.
Looks like we got Ryan and Ryan there again. They're battling for that ball. Tony gets knocked down, but right back up on his feet.
Ryan looks like he's ideally suited for face-offs.
Oh, he's quick and strong, too.
Has a low center of gravity.
Low center of gravity. He's fast. I mean, that's the other thing. He's just fast. He gets that motor going. You ain't stopping him.
4-3, Rams lead. We're here in the third.
There was Caesar out there on making sure he doesn't score again. I think that's Slusher again. Yep, number 5, Alex Slusher. Wanted to keep him from scoring too many goals tonight.
He has 2.
Oh, Mark Miranda with an amazing save there. Just great hand-eye coordination there. Eric Pence running that ball up the court, up the field fast. Oh, ball's down. So hopefully he can get to it. Loose ball push. He doesn't have to sit down, but White gets to retain the ball. So he didn't have the ball and his back was to him and he pushed him in the back. So there's the body trying to keep him out. Oh, nice pass and shot. Scored.
And a goal for the Rams makes the lead 5-3.
I believe that was Bobby Burgess and Sam Kosis with that. Bobby with the assist and Sam with the shot.
Sam is 6, right?
Sam is number 6.
I think that's the goal.
Yep, he scored it. And Bobby, they had to keep their eyes on Bobby, and sometimes you lose the other guy. You just slide behind your defender, catch it, swing it.
Rams back to their biggest lead at 2. They led 2-0. Now it's 5-3.
5-3. I'm getting excited here. This is this is a big game. This is a league game that matters a lot in the standings. Really could be do well for the Central Catholic Rams and moving them up. I think we got Gritzmacher in there right now. Yep, he's facing off against Rob Hunt again. And so you'll hear the coaches yell, yellow, yellow, yellow a lot of times, and they're just trying to get their subs in and get the right personnel in for the right set that they want to have out there, so they'll sub people. When you sub, you run off in between the 2 orange cones out there, and another person will run on when they come off the field.
And you don't need for timeout to make
You don't need a timeout. You don't have to do anything that way. You just run out and see the 2 that swap places there. You just have to do it between those 2 cones. So here's another one going off. Number 7's going out, who's their face-off specialist. So they've got some different personnel out there now. And here's number 6 is the Dodger here. Number 6 is Trevor Johnson. Hopefully Joe can keep him from shooting.
And there's a goal.
No, he's in the crease. No goal in the crease. So there's just like in hockey, there's a round circle around the goal, and they can't step inside of that. If they step inside of it, it's a turnover.
I noticed he stepped inside that time and wrapped around the goalie and put it in the net. And if you're in that crease, then it doesn't count. No goal there. Still 5-3 Rams.
You can reach around and you can reach, but your feet got to stay outside that circle. So Marcus Mildenberger's our Dodger right now. He's out there. He's got the rock right now, number 13. He had some great assists in the last game. Marcus did. He's stepped up and played really well lately.
Nice screen to get
Bobby?
Burgess open.
Oh, with the shot, but Ronan's back there to secure it for the Rams.
Came off a screen and was open to make a shot.
And so you've got to decide whether you're going to go on the top side of that screen or on the bottom side of that screen. Nope, and number 9's playing them tough, just like we're doing with some of their. Oh, and he beat him. Sometimes you can get a fast break. Usually the defense doesn't come out that high. They'll stay around that 35, 40-yard line, which the field isn't marked, but where the box is about the 35-yard line. Yeah! Jacob McFarland, did it go in? Score.
Yes.
Jacob McFarland scores 6-3.
McFarland
I am shocked.
bounced it in below the goalie, and it went in. McFarland with the goal, 6-3 Rams lead.
I'm not sure if you could hear that, but that was the pipe. So it bounced on the ground and hit the pipe and went into the net. Sometimes it can go out, sometimes it goes in. That time it went in.
After
Luck is a good thing sometimes.
after 2 goals in the first half, that's 4 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it can happen fast. No lead is secure.
6-3 our score. Rams lead. Ready for the face-off.
Like I said, Josh has really got these guys working hard together, playing hard. And Josh has been a really good addition as a first-year coach for the Rams this year.
Oh, I didn't realize he's first-year coach. That's Josh Peck.
Yep, Josh Peck is his name. He's our head coach. Josh played lacrosse at Broadneck High School, where he's named first-team academic All-American in lacrosse.
Oh,
And like I said, Tony's running off the field now, but he's fired up. He's getting the guys on the sidelines all fired up as well. Looks like Ryan's going out too, and Bobby's coming back in. This is where you kind of want to run some of the time off the clock as well, because OES can score quick. Nothing's given right now. Run some time off, but without getting a delay a game.
biggest lead of the game at 3. Central Catholic 6, Oregon Episcopal 3. There's a shot high.
Looks like number 15 for us saved that one. And Josh Peck, our coach, he went to Johns Hopkins University where he played at the college level. He played 4 years there and was part of 2 national championship appearances, winning 1 title in 2007.
A school well known for lacrosse, Johns Hopkins.
Yes. So Bobby's got the rock up at the top, and they're kind of leaving him alone for right now, but they're trying to get a sub. Trying to get a shove for Christians. No, maybe not. He's just going out and kind of resetting. Well, looks like Sam Coates is going to be the Dodger, maybe. Maybe not.
Burgess, back
Oh, I
behind
thought
the
that-
net.
Well, this is the best I've seen the Rams play all year. They have had very few turnovers. They're passing well. They're moving the rock. Nobody's taking bad shots.
I think you're right. They're going to try to run some time off the clock. Back behind the net.
Well, hopefully the defense for the Rams doesn't get too stiff over here, and they're really keeping themselves loose. They've got some definite stuff coming here in the future. Oh, they were called for delay of game. They had to keep it in the box. They actually got it on the outside of the box there, and it was a turnover.
Oregon Episcopal with the ball, trailing by 3, 6-3. This would be a big victory for the Rams.
This would be a huge victory. Number 17 versus number 4. Looks like Caesar knocked the ball out there, but he got it back. No goal. End of the third quarter.
That is the end of the third quarter. Our score here at Delta Park, Central Catholic Rams 6, Oregon Episcopal 3. Big quarter that time. The score was 2-2 at halftime. Rams scored 2 in the first, Aardvarks with 2 in the second, and then the Rams in the third outscore the Aardvarks 4-1, make our score 6-3.
Yeah, this has been a little shocking to me. I didn't think I wasn't sure which Ram team was going to show up, but they've shown up to really keep them from scoring, and keeping number 5 Alex Slusher and number 6 Trevor Johnson from getting a lot of goals tonight.
And that quarter was played primarily in front of the Oregon Episcopal net.
It was. They moved the ball well, and they did get called for that delay of game at the end, where they needed to keep it inside the box. But, it was also short time. So, even if you take that delay of game, not bad, considering that they didn't get another score in that third quarter. And now they're getting frustrated. They might start taking some risks. OES is probably going to start taking some more risks, and maybe even shooting a little farther out. Hopefully, hopefully for the Rams' sake, they're going to be bad shots.
I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Gilda's Italian Restaurant, located at 1601 Southwest Morrison near the Timber Stadium. Gilda's serving the finest Italian food around, always treating you like Central Catholic family.
Yeah, and the rankings, just real quick, we'll give the top 5. We got Summit's number 1, Beaverton's number 2, Jesuit of Portland is number 3, OES is number 4, and Lake Ridge is number 5, followed by Lincoln and West Lynn.
Well, OES and Lincoln are tied for the lead in the Columbia Conference, both at 4-0 in conference play.
Yes, we have a very strong conference. OES, Lincoln, Grant, Central Catholic, and Hood River is a tough team to play as well. And then you've got Wilson and Cleveland. It looks like we've got Ryan, the same face-off. John did step in there for a little bit. John Gritzmacher did step in there for a second, but now we've got Ryan Oriucci, again, against their number 7, Rob Hunt. And Tony Moran is on the end here. Like I said, he's getting fired up right now. Looks like they want it.
Ball's
But Eric
loose.
Pence gets it back. I'm not sure. Oh, looks like OES has it with a errant pass. That looks like they're going to save, though.
We've changed directions, so OES coming from our right to our left.
I still can't believe it's 6-3, but again, this game can change quick. I mean, 7 seconds to score on a 12-minute quarter. Things can happen fast. Oh, it looks like they had an errant pass, and it's the Ram ball.
It just seems to me like the Rams have been more crisp in their passing. It seems like OES has had a number of errant passes.
They've had some errant passes, but you never know what's going to happen. You've got, Trevor and Alex there that could step up here real fast, and they could end up having something like a Steph Curry. They could go off in the fourth quarter and possible overtime. So you never want to give up on them. Had to drop that Steph Curry for my daughter Alicia. She loves Steph Curry. One of her favorite players in the NBA.
Everybody's favorite player. Although you're a Washington State grad, you like Klay Thompson.
I like Klay Thompson as well. Yes, he came from there.
I spent a couple of years on the radio working with Klay's dad, Michael Thompson. Him and I broadcast for a couple of years together.
Oh, okay. It looks like OES just scored on that. They had a number 21 D-Pole. Ends up, you don't see that very often where D-Pole gets to shoot on goal. But he ended up shooting on goal there and scoring, and the score's now 6-4. Still Central Catholic up by 2 now.
When you say D-pole, you mean a defensive pole, right?
Yep, defensive pole. Sometimes just called pole. But yeah, that was a tough one.
6-4. Rams lead.
Oh, nice pass, Tony. Nice pass back, way to secure it.
Back to the goalie.
Back to Zach. Oh.
Now it seems like Aardvarks are pressing the ball.
They've stepped up their intensity right now. Looks like we might have had a ward on that. On that means
Is that a penalty on the Rams?
no, that was a penalty on the Aardvarks there. So they remember I was talking about the arm, when they extend the arm to keep the defender away. That means they have a turnover. Not sure. Oh, they got to give it back. I guess they didn't blow it live yet.
All right, we're back underway now.
So Mark Moran has got it. He's been excellent at goalie tonight. Hopefully we step up the intensity that they're bringing as well. Good, we got it. He gets a part of the box. That's Jacob McFarland with it. Making sure we secure it. Eric Pence has it now.
McFarland with a goal earlier for the Rams.
And you hear the coach over there, Josh Peck's yelling, yellow, yellow, yellow. He's got a couple subs he wants to get out, get a couple new people in, a couple fresh people in. I'd love to see the Rams get a score here and match that score that they just scored. It was kind of an odd score on that last one. Joseph Henderson looks like he had the needed to stay on his man, but maybe should have slid, but you never know which way that needs to happen. He's been told, looks like he's been told to not leave his man, Trevor Johnson. So he stayed on Trevor Johnson instead of sliding over.
Burgess going to come back and set it up again.
I want to see this wizard with the wand have some fun now. Let's get a score. Bobby B.
6-4. Burgess, the shot, he bounces it and out of bounds.
Looks like it was a little wide. Jordan Acree picks up one of the balls at the end. You can see at the end of the end zone, they'll have a couple extra balls. So when those shots go wide or long, they've got balls down there that they can just pick up and keep the game moving. Jacob was moving that. And they got soccer going on behind us. I was trying to figure out what that was.
There's a shot.
And it looks, I think there's a lot of fields out here. It looks like we've got 3 fields on this side and a 4th one behind us.
There's a flag. We're free through a flag.
Slash 1 minute. We're going to be playing man up here for a whole minute unless we score. If we score, they'll be able to release the person that was just that just slashed.
Well, the last time the Rams were in this situation, they did score.
I would love to see another score from the Rams. I don't care who it is. We just need another score for the Rams.
6-4 our score. Rams with the man advantage.
Jacob, be patient, be patient. Oh, good patience, Bobby. You know, they keep moving it. I mean, they've got a man advantage right now, so they're moving that rock around, swinging it around, making those guys have to move and adjust. So just like in basketball, every time there's a pass, the defense has to adjust. So you make those defensive players work on defense. Oh, and we scored. John Kritzmacher looked like from Eric Pence there with the score.
A pass from behind the net, out on top, the pass to Pence down low, and he put it right in.
7-4.
7-4, Rams lead. Get that goal back they had given up and get the lead back to 3.
I love it. I love it. This is fun to watch. I haven't seen them play quite like this in a long time, but they are playing very sharp tonight. I don't know if they knew they were going to be on TV or what, but they're reacting very, very well.
They seem to be crisp. They seem to know what they're doing. They're playing just very, very fine.
I wish I knew how much time was left.
That seems to be the biggest drawback.
Yep, when we don't have a scoreboard up in the clock, we don't know. Looked like Christian Stein kind of gave the guy a little bit of a rusty gait there. He kind of swung his stick around the back side of him, tried to hit his stick and knock the ball loose, but wasn't successful, but got back on defense.
We're in about the first third of the fourth quarter. Rams lead 7-4.
So here's Joe. Oh, slide through. This is the guy I'm make sure we don't have him score. Watch for those underhand ones. Oh, that was a great save. The goalie almost got there in the X. They didn't have somebody back there right away. Number 12 got there. Joe's been doing very well on Trevor Johnson tonight, not letting him go off at all. It looks like Caesar's assignment, he's doing well with that too. Marks, another great save.
Both Slusher and Johnson are having a tough night. Can't seem to get things to go in. A great save then by Miranda. We're still at 7-4 Rams.
And now he's got to touch the box. Good. Now hopefully we can run some time off the clock here. God, I'm getting anxious to know how much time is left. This is a big game. You're going to start to hear the crowd get a little louder and a little louder. Actually surprised at how many people are at this game tonight too.
I was just going to say, nice crowd.
I'm not sure what happened. Was it a timeout? Somebody called timeout. Somebody called timeout on that one. I'm not sure who had the ball or who had what there. But
yeah, I was watching the ref and I didn't see the signal.
I was looking down at some of my notes here. Anyway, Ryan's been doing a great job. Ryan Oriuchi's been doing a great job of face-off tonight. He's been, him and John Gritzmacher are our two face-off people for the Rams. It looks like they've just had Rob Hunt doing face-offs for the Aardvarks.
I haven't kept track, but if I had to guess, I would think that the Rams have won more than 50% of the face-offs.
I'm going to kind of think that as well. We've been very aggressive at that, and Tony Moran's been a key piece in that as far as making sure he gets a lot of those ground balls.
Aardvarks headed back out onto the field. Here come the Rams. 7-4 our score.
Yeah, so the Aardvarks, their only loss of the season is against Summit High School. They played at Summit High School, so they traveled over the weekend of March 15th and March 16th and played Bend High School and Summit High School. They had a narrow win against Bend High School of 9-8, and then lost to Summit 6-9. They're currently 11-1.
You know, for a team 11-1 and a team ranked that high and leading the league, the Rams have given up one goal here in the second half. One.
Well, yeah, hopefully we can keep it at that. Oh gosh, another score. Tony, or no, not Tony, Sam Kosis with another score, just sitting on the porch there and just unloaded. Said, hey, I'm going to throw darts at this back of the net.
A multiple goal night for Sam tonight, and the lead goes to 4 now, 8-4.
We're starting to approach that part of the night where it's okay, now we just want to hold that. Even if you get a delay a game, it could be worth it just to run that ball around the outside. This is a shocking night.
Sometimes that doesn't work, though. You know, when you start to stall and change your style at the end of the game, sometimes that doesn't work so good. Here we are, the face-off.
Oh, they won that. Well, no, they didn't. Ryan picked up the rock on that. We got a fast break, and he shoots. He scores. He scores. Oh my! I haven't seen that out of Ryan all year. That was awesome. Nice goal, Ryan.
Picked that up, the scramble for the face-off. He picked it up, ran straight down the middle, bounced it into the goal, and a great goal. 9-4 our score.
I haven't seen. You normally on a fast break, somebody picks up the person, and you make the offense have to pass it a couple times. Nobody picked him up. He had an easy shot. Like I said, bounced it in.
We talked earlier, and I was mentioning that he was strong, had low center of gravity, and you said, well, he's fast too. There, he was really fast.
Yep, he left everybody in the dust on that one. I thought they won the face-off on that, and then Ryan comes out of there and scrambles out.
Well, the goal scoring in the second half, Rams 7, Aardvarks 1. It was 2-2 at half. I'm sorry, 2. Aardvarks 2, so 2-2 at half, 9-4 right now.
Wow, it's amazing.
Do you have this for?
So they were asking about senior night, and again, we're going to address that here right at the end and give a quick farewell to some of our seniors. We did do a senior night right before the night started, and they took a lot of pictures, and the parents were out on the field with them, and coach got to give them hugs, and thank yous and everything as well, and it's just a special night. Again, Delta Park being our home field this year, it's been, not having the scoreboard or whatnot is a little more difficult, but this is our home field and it is our last home game. There is a possibility we could get another home game in the playoffs, though. You never know. If we pull out this win, this could be good.
Teams back out onto the field. 9-4 our score. Rams lead.
Zach, Caesar, and Joe have been great on defense. They've locked those two guys up. I think they wanted to keep them to making sure they didn't score 3 or 4 goals per each person, and they've only got 4 goals total. But number 7 has it. And just like that, it almost was a score. It was a little wide. OES with a shot on goal.
Great job by the goalie that time getting position as they came in on him.
Yeah, playing under the lights is a fun time. You get some pretty good angles on it. Oh, and it's outside the puck. Joe's battling number 6 there, swinging his stick. Bodies him up. Oh, he spins and scores. Great move. He finally got around Joe there.
That was Johnson who scored.
Yep, that was Trevor Johnson. Finally had a nice spin and goal there. Like I said, it can happen quick.
And that was quick. That makes our score 9-5, Rams lead. We're here in the 4th.
The adrenaline for those defense, or for the attackmen right now is huge. And the defense hasn't had a lot of work up to now, and now they're going to get tested. Hopefully, Ryan. No, this looks like John Krickmacher's doing the face-off on this one. OES gets the ball. They score on this, and we got ourselves a close game again. Make sure we get a stop, run some time.
9-6 our score. Rams lead. We're in the 4th quarter. And they're waving that off. Not a goal.
Wow, I wasn't sure on that one.
Yeah, it went in the net. The referee stepped forward and waved it off right away.
Yep, Mark's got it. He's waiting for the ref to blow his whistle to start the clock again.
Dodged the bullet there.
Gave it off to Joe Henderson here, and Joe finds. Yep, Joe finds Jacob McFarland there, and they're coming out. They're pressing hard. They're coming out of their defensive area down there and really pressing hard. You're going to see a lot more swinging of the sticks here now. They're going to try to really knock that ball out. Oh, a wide shot.
Are the coaches in a position over there to kind of get some clue about what the time left is?
Yes, they hear how many minutes are left. They'll hear whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Usually hear it every minute, except for the first, the last 5 minutes of it. Oh, it looks like they're almost double teaming now too. Yeah, they're out pressing hard. Uh-oh. Bad errant pass. This is more like what I've seen from OES. Just a little bad. Good.
Johnson lost the ball. Rams come up with it.
Marcus Mildenberger's got it, and hopefully he keeps it and stays in bounds. There's a flag down too. So there's a flag down. I'm not sure where they got the flag, but he pointed to number 6, I think. He was coming off. Trying to see what the Blue calls timeout. So we've got a little break in the action now.
Got timeout on the field.
What do we got, 9-6?
9-6 is our score, a 3-goal lead for the Rams.
This is, like I said, after watching the Trailblazers last night with the Trailblazers having the big lead, OES isn't number 4 for nothing. They can score quick. So you got to make sure you stay focused. Scores 9-6. Or is it 9-5? I think it might still be 9-5.
Did I make a mistake there?
I think you might have made a mistake. I see 9-5 on the.
Right. As
field over
I
there.
recall and think back now, it was a 5-goal lead, and then they scored and made it a 4-goal lead. So
Okay.
it is 9-5.
Okay. I'll blame you for that one.
Okay.
The camera guys are here talking to us going, I don't remember the other score. What's the other score?
We generally have a second camera that zeroes in on the score, but we don't have that tonight.
Yeah, they're doing a great job with the cameraman and making sure we sound good on the radio here.
Our director and cameraman, Jim Thompson, our audio guy, Alva Myers, want to thank them for their work tonight.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. Eric Pence has got it. We should be.
We're just talking
we're-
in their world.
I'm trying to see if they're a man. Yeah, they're a man up right now because there's a guy in the box right at the score clock. So we've got one more man out on the field than they have, so it's a little harder for them to stay on us. Oh, and a little errant pass, but we able to keep it.
Rams in front. And there's a shot and a goal.
Eric Pence with the score.
And a multiple goal night for Pence.
10 to 5.
Now we're back to a 5-goal lead at 10-5.
I'm a little more comfortable with 5-goal leads. 6 is even better.
Right now, the most important thing in this game is the clock.
I know, I wish I could find out how much time was left.
10-5 Rams.
Almost 2.5.
2.5 minutes or so?
Oh, okay.
Well, it sounds like we're going to be short time. That means we're going to run into where when the Rams actually get the ball, they've got to stay in the box. When it gets to 2 minutes and we've got the lead, we've got to stay inside the box. If we exit the box after they say keep it in, it's a turnover because that we can't stall and they got to keep it in.
OES with the ball, works inside, a shot wide. Nice job of the goalie that time of steering that wide.
Yep, and Caesar's marked up there on number 5. Oh, shoot.
And that shot was wide.
Well, it looks like he ran into the goal and his feet got tangled in the net right as the guy was scoring. That's why he got loose. I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. So I would think OES should retain the ball regardless on that.
And they do.
Joseph Henderson there on number 6, Trevor Johnson.
2 minutes.
Oh, heard the 2 minutes. That means when we get the ball back, we've got to stay inside. I can't believe 2 minutes left and we're 5-goal lead. This is amazing.
A lot of credit for this has to go to the goalie, Mark Miranda. Done an outstanding
nice job.
And just as quickly as we say something, there's a goal. OES moves in on the goal and scores. Cuts the lead to 4, 10-6.
It doesn't take long to score in lacrosse. That's kind of the fun, exciting part about it. No lead is secure.
But I did hear someone say 2 minutes, so we're
We're definitely under 2 minutes. And it looked like Joe Henderson was on Trevor there. And he got slipped up, caught a cleat or caught something and slipped down, and they had a nice pass and score because one of the other guys slid over and helped Joe out with one of their leading scorers.
10-6.
Get it.
Rams scoop up the ball.
Tony Moran is awesome. Nice ground ball. That was a quick underhand shot. And Tony took a little shot on that one too. This team has really come together. Like I said earlier, they've just been lunch pail since they got into league. Lunch pail guys just coming together, playing hard, playing as a team, putting in the hours, putting in the work, and Josh has really got this thing fine-tuned and working well. Looks like we got a timeout on the field. I'm not sure. It looked like probably Central called the timeout on that one.
I think the referee signaled that they did, that Central Catholic called a timeout. 10-6 our score, Rams lead. It was 2-2 at halftime.
This is typically more of a score that you would see, getting up into the 10s and into the teens is usually where you're going to see a lacrosse game. But this has been a defensive battle. I think Coach Josh has had a great game plan, and they've executed it. Trey Norris is the assistant to the Rams as well, and he really works on the deep holes, works on Zach and Kai and Joe and Caesar as well. And Caesar's just a junior. Joe and Kai are both sophomores, and Zachary is a senior tonight, or senior as well. So with that, and since we got a little break in the action, we'll make sure give you guys a little senior night mementos here. Sam Kosis, parents Nicole Bennett and John Kosis. Sam's going to play lacrosse at Western Washington. Finn O'Rourke, parents Megan and Paul. Finn will be attending Oregon State in the fall studying business. And Jacob McFarland, parents Lynn and John. Jacob will be playing lacrosse for Notre Dame de la Mure, Belmont, California. Accepted into the School of Business and Management, where he'll be studying business administration. Jordan Acree, parents Katie and John. Jordan will be attending Benedictine University, which is outside of Chicago. He'll be playing on their lacrosse team and studying international business and economics.
And the Rams score on that inbound play. The Rams score on a shot, and I didn't catch who actually made the shot, but a big goal.
Looks like Sam Kosis again. And I was reading his name as he's scoring the rock there. Well, I love it. Christian Stein, parents Tori and Matt. Christian will be attending the University of Oregon in the fall. And then Zach Pine, parents Eric and Steve. Zach will be attending the University of Oregon in the fall and studying business.
With that goal, Rams go on top again by 5, 11-6.
I'm just shocked. This is going to be such a great win for us. For the Rams as well. It's just a nice win. But a few more minutes, or a few more seconds, however we want to go with it.
And Rams come up with the ball.
Yeah, Marcus Mildenberger scoops that one up. Oh. Not sure. There was a lot of sticks going on. A little swashbuckling going on there.
Is that what the fans were yelling for a penalty there?
Yeah, he didn't have the ball, and he was on the ground, and they were hitting him with the stick. Like I said, a little swashbuckling going on, a little sword action with the sticks there.
11-6 our score. OES moves forward.
Oh, there's an... Blue is offsides. Wow. Just the mental mistakes that are being made right now. I don't think they're used to playing from behind too many times. I think it's hurting them.
Coach Sullivan was telling me they had a lead on Summit and gave that up near the end of the game.
Oh, get that, Ronan. Just let that clock run. Oh, that was a good goalie play by OES's goalie. Jack Schlendorf. He came out of his keeper spot and scooped that up and passed it off. Somebody on the backside overthrew him.
There was OES had a man open just off the net and overthrew
Mark's out of his goalie now, but he makes a pass. Just fling that thing deep. There's the game! There's the game! Rams win. Rams beat OES. I can't believe it.
And you can see the Aardvarks are very frustrated. I don't think they can believe it either, but this game is over, and the Central Catholic Rams with a huge win, 11-6. And now the Rams go to 3-1 in Columbia Conference. The Aardvarks 4-1.
I am shocked. The offensive output from OES tonight just wasn't there. I don't know if it was playing under the lights or playing at Delta Park, or if it was just the game plan from Josh Peck. He played. He had the plan for Caesar and Joseph Henderson to lock down their big two scorers, and they did. They tried to make the rest of the team beat them.
It'd be hard to pick a player of the game. I have mentioned earlier the outstanding play of the goalie, Mark Miranda.
You know, Mark Miranda and the defense there they scored 6 goals. I mean, I would say Mark is probably deserving of player of the game for that team. and also Sam Kosis as well, getting that ball in, just being the fuel and an ignition for the Rams on offense.
All right, Scott, any final comments about this game other than you're excited about the big win?
I'm excited. I mean, this is fun. Playing under the lights at Delta Park, beautiful night to play lacrosse, and a big win for the Rams tonight. I mean, this is a big win. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. The playoffs are coming soon, and both these teams have an opportunity to possibly meet in the playoffs in the future. So they're going to want some blood when they come back.
All right, some people we want to thank. We want to thank our producer, director, and cameraman, Jim Thompson. On the audio, that's Alva Myers. My partner tonight, Scott Henderson. Scott, great job.
Hey, thank you. This was fun. I had a blast.
Great analysis, great insight on the players, and that was a huge game to call because of the win for the Central Catholic Rams.
I wouldn't have wanted to be any other place but right here. I mean, this was great. I know my son's going to be excited. Joseph Henderson, he's going to be excited. He's going to be pumped up in the car tonight. I tell you, this is going to be fun.
Go ahead.
And I just got to say thank you to my wife, Jennifer Henderson, as well for putting up with me as well. So thank you to my wife.
All right, I want to remind you to join us Friday night. We're going to be at the University of Portland, where the Central Catholic Rams baseball team will take on the Barlow Bruins baseball game. I'll be doing the play-by-play for that, and Willie Sotomayor will be working with me for the game. Join us, and we'll see what happens at that. So again, thanks for joining us here on Oregon Sports Beat. I'm Dave Hall from Delta Park. Our final score, a huge upset. The Central Catholic Rams boys lacrosse team 11, the Oregon Episcopal 6. Good night, everybody.
Good night.